In a place where the line between good and evil is blurred, Mason, an adventurous 11-year-old boy, found himself on a school trip to Egypt. Little did he know that this trip would lead him on a thrilling quest filled with mystery and danger. The group of kids, accompanied by their teacher, Mr. Thompson, arrived at the Great Sphinx. As they marveled at the ancient structure, Mason's eyes caught a glimpse of something unusual. He noticed a small crack on the Sphinx's paw, which seemed out of place. Intrigued, he convinced his friend Brian to investigate further. Together, Mason and Brian crawled through the narrow opening, discovering a hidden chamber beneath the Great Sphinx. The room was filled with ancient artifacts, but one item stood out, a beautifully crafted golden amulet with a symbol they had never seen before. As they picked it up, a surge of energy passed through their bodies, filling them with a sense of purpose. Suddenly, the amulet began to glow, illuminating a map etched into the chamber wall. The map revealed the location of a lost pharaoh's tomb, rumored to hold unimaginable treasures. Mason and Brian knew they had stumbled upon something extraordinary. With the map as their guide, the two boys embarked on a daring adventure across the scorching Egyptian desert. They faced treacherous sandstorms, encountered venomous snakes, and narrowly escaped the clutches of a band of thieves who also sought the lost pharaoh's tomb. As they ventured deeper into the desert, Mason and Brian's friendship grew stronger. They relied on each other's bravery and quick thinking to overcome the obstacles in their path. But their journey was not without conflict. Doubt and fear crept into their minds as they wondered if they were truly prepared for what awaited them in the tomb. Finally, after days of relentless pursuit, Mason and Brian reached the hidden entrance to the lost pharaoh's tomb. The massive stone doors creaked open, revealing a chamber adorned with gold and precious jewels. It was a sight that took their breath away. However, their moment of triumph was short-lived as a menacing figure emerged from the shadows. It was the leader of the band of thieves, determined to claim the treasures for himself. Mason and Brian stood their ground, ready to protect what they had worked so hard to find. A fierce battle ensued, with Mason and Brian using their wits and the artifacts they had collected along the way to outsmart their opponent. Just as it seemed all hope was lost, they managed to trap the thief using a cleverly placed mirror, blinding him with his own reflection. With the thief defeated, Mason and Brian explored the tomb, uncovering the secrets of the lost pharaoh's life. They marveled at the ancient artifacts and paid their respects to the long-forgotten ruler. It was a bittersweet moment, knowing that they had succeeded in their quest, but also realizing the weight of history that lay before them. As they made their way back to the surface, Mason and Brian felt a sense of accomplishment and pride. They had not only discovered the lost pharaoh's tomb but also learned the importance of courage, friendship, and the preservation of history. In the end, Mason and Brian returned to their school trip, forever changed by their extraordinary adventure. They knew that the line between good and evil would always be blurred, but they were determined to use their newfound knowledge and experiences to make the world a better place.